Wow, Nike's most creative design right here. The Nike Calm Slide. Now, all jokes aside, even with all this fuss in the industry, of course I had to pick up a Nike Calm Slide to compare it to our Yeezy slides to see if Nike completely ripped off Yeezy. So starting off, look at the similarities in the box itself. You can see they're both a cardboard box. Yeezy does have a little more branding on there with the Yeezy slide, but Nike has a very, very similar concept when it comes to this. Now, they do open a little bit differently, but I can see how people think that Nike completely stole this from Yeezy. Now, when it comes to pricing, Nike slides are going to be $50 retail. Yeezy slides are $70. That will bring an advantage to the Nike slide and more eyes on them because, man, they're cheaper and they look kind of similar. Why not go with Nike and spend less money? And they'll be easier to grab than Yeezy slides. Consider that Yeezy and Adidas did completely cut their ties, and we're probably not going to be seeing many more Yeezy slides. Along with that, Nike knows this. They're going to make these easier to grab than it is to get Yeezy slides. We know that Yeezy slides are pretty tough to get your hands on. I'm sure Nike will see this opportunity. I'm sure they're going to mass produce these Nike Calm Slides so that people can constantly buy them when they want a pair. Now, we did see the first drop of these. They were pretty limited on stock numbers when they dropped these Calm Slides. I don't think that will stay true because I feel like with all the colorways they have coming out, they're going to really produce a lot of pairs. Not only that, but the upcoming Nike Calm Slides have very similar colorways to the Yeezy slides, and that right there is a head scratcher to me because, man, these colorways are almost identical to what Yeezy has already released here in the past. Now, when it comes to on foot, these are both a size 10 and they fit about the same. But we do know Yeezy slide sizing is always inconsistent. Some slides you have to go a bigger size, some smaller, so Yeezys are all over the place, and what I've heard from in the community with the Nike Calm Slides, true to size is the move. Now, I also heard that they do take some time to break in, so just keep that in mind when it comes to having them on foot. Now, let's talk about the design right here in hand. One thing about the Nike Slide is it is much heavier. I gotta say, with that harder outsole, you can really hear it has a hard outsole. They are a lot less comfy, but a cool thing about these is there's more room for your foot, so your sock doesn't get bunched up like when you put a Yeezy slide on. Now, Yeezy slides, they're much lighter. They have more comfort. They have much more cushion when it comes to the shoe itself. Yeezy is still on top when it comes to comfort level because the Yeezy slide is like you're walking on a cloud compared to the harder material that the Nike Calm Slide uses. One advantage I do have to wearing the Nike Calm Slides is they're easier to walk in. Honestly, that tread on the bottom is easier. When it comes to walking in Yeezys, I sometimes find myself tripping over myself, honestly, because that's a lot. There's a lot of cushioning there for a slide, and when they're flopping around on my feet, I find myself falling over myself. That may be because I am a new Yeezy slide wearer, so that may not apply to all of you guys. Now, the bands on the shoe are very similar. As you can see, as I hold these up right next to each other, like I showed you earlier, this is a very similar design, man. I feel like Nike definitely did completely rip off the Yeezy slide. Nike saw the opportunity and they went in there and they grabbed it, and that's exactly what they did. Now, I don't know if there's a patent behind the Yeezy slide, but knowing with Kanye, they're most likely it. You know, last time Kanye got copied with the Addy Lights, Adidas, his own company that he works with, made a Yeezy slide, or made a slide very similar to the Yeezy slide. Kanye was not happy with that at all. That's what really cut the ties with them all as they started to copy Kanye's designs. So I'm sure Kanye is going to have an uproar when it comes to the Nike Calm Slide. Now, on the legal side of things, I really don't know how much Kanye can do with this, but I'm sure he's not going to take it lightly when he sees his designs. I'm sure he already has. They're floating all over the place, and everybody in the community's been like, man, Nike definitely stole Yeezy's design. After seeing them in person, having them in hand, seeing the boxes, I definitely have to agree with that statement. I didn't know if it was all chatter, but I have to agree. I feel like Nike completely ripped off the Yeezy slide. At the end of the day, it's still going to be your preference. Are you going to go spend the $50 on the Nike Calm Slide, lose a little bit of comfort, or are you going to keep with the good old classic Yeezy slide? There's been plenty of slides out there, but no one can really do it like Adidas. I know this is probably the closest that we've actually came to an Adidas Yeezy slide, so Nike did a pretty good job on them. I still don't feel like the Nike Calm Slide can live up to the hype of the Yeezy slide. Like I said, the comfort of the Yeezy slide is going to be amazing. Now that Yeezys are going away, everyone's going to want a pair because, you know, once something's gone, we always want it more. That's how it is in life. When it's gone, we want it even more than when we had it. So I feel like that Yeezy slide still has the crown when it comes to the most comfortable slide and the most popular for sure, but Nike definitely did a pretty good job when it comes to copying or producing a new slide that people may want, and there may actually be demand behind this slide. Now, let me know down in the comments, do you think Yeezy did get ripped off from Nike, or do you think Nike came out with this design, they did something new with it, they gave it an outer sole, so it's not a complete rip-off when it comes to these slides? Now, when it comes to both of these shoes, I definitely feel like Nike completely copy and pasted. That was a little Control-C, Control-V on their design when it comes to these shoes, and I'll keep a pair of these, but I probably won't wear them as much as my Yeezy slide. Let me know down below, did you pick up some Nike Calm Slides, or are you like, you know what, I'm just gonna pass because I'm not supporting Nike on this one? Overall, guys, thank you for being here. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you want to see some more comparisons, or if you have any questions about these when it comes to sizing or pricing or anything like that, let me know down in the comments below. I'll respond to all your comments no matter what. And if you have any questions for me, my Instagram is right here. My Instagram is right here. Hit me up. I'll respond to you guys all in the DMs. If you need help getting these slides, they're not done restocking. They're not done restocking. There's going to be more colorways. There's going to be more pairs. And there's going to be more Yeezy slides with Yeezy Day 2. If you need help with that, kick notify right up there. We'll take care of you. We'll keep you guys completely up to date. If you need help with anything, like I said, there's all kinds of stuff out there. We will teach you how to get these pairs for retail. Do not be paying resale for shoes that you don't have to do so. So guys, thank you. That is it for this one. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.